Friday, 14th November 2008, a very cold winter's day. I headed off to meet with David and one or two other men from the Carmore Archery Club to see how work was going on their new polytunnel. The work to date had focused on putting down gravel to create a roadway into the site we were given, and then to get the site levelled, which George Sproule did with his machines, and then to dig these holes for the stanchions. Each of the holes is about 2 feet deep, and there's 10 of them on each side of the tunnel, and they'll support the wall uprights and the arches overhead on which we'll drape the plastic later on. The muck here, by the way, as I'm walking along, is the worst kind of muck. It's the stuff that sucks your boots down and won't let them go. And even by the time I got to the 10th pole here to look back up, my leg muscles were already complaining, so I don't know how the lads managed to do the work they did. Incredible piece of work. And there's George heading off to chat with David to see what else needs doing with the machines before the cement arrives. One of those jobs was to clear the remaining gravel so that the cement truck could get in easy enough and get close to where we wanted to put our shooting platform. While waiting for the cement lorry to arrive, I asked David to give us a quick overview of the project. Okay, so David, we're here at, where are we?
We are at the new Carmore Archery indoor shoot site.
Cool,
as you will hope it will become.
Right. Okay, I hope it's going to look a lot better than this when it's done. Come here, tell us the actual bits of work that went into it. We're beside one of the holes.
We have 20 of these lovely stanchions which have been an absolute pain to get levelled across the width of the top polytunnel and the length, and this has not been very easy to do.
You guys had a fair few rocks to dig out from all these.
We had a petrol-driven earth auger, so it wasn't too bad. But the thing is, it's never a perfect science.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other way of doing it is to dig the narrow scoop on the digger.
But then you end up with a massive hole.
Then you end up with a massive hole.
Yeah.
Whereas this, because they're vertical sided, you see, it will actually be much more firm than having big open holes.
Right. How deep are the holes?
About
roughly?
2 feet.
2 feet.
Yeah,
right.
2 feet down. Not an easy job.
No.
Wouldn't like to do it again.
What's the width?
The width of the tunnel is 24 foot.
Okay.
And it's 72 feet long.
72 feet long, right.
And we've got a concrete slab here, which is 24 feet wide by 16 feet,
okay,
which is our kind of meet and greet and coffee lounge.
Oh, this is the coffee lounge.
This is the coffee lounge.
Okay. And in the background there's a digger. What's the digger doing?
George Sproule is Jonathan's dad, who's one of the club members, and he is our magic machine man. Okay. And he's done all the land work, he's done all the roadway, and he's helped us get all the levels right to get the polytunnel correct.
Right. And over there by the tree, he was doing something very specific at the tree earlier on.
Yeah, he's creating a little raised area there so that we can have tables and chairs out there in the glorious Irish summertime.
Summer sometime. Once the shooting platform was almost complete, the lads began tamping down and making sure that it was level. And while that was going on, George drove the digger around the field with one or two more of us while we filled in the holes around the stanchions. Then each of the 20 stanchions had to be cleaned out and set level. Okay, Is there anything else you think people would want to know about what we're doing?
In the background you can see an area of open field, which is what we're going to use for long distance shooting, maybe a bit of clamp shooting. So we've got a beautiful location here, and we'll just work on it as time goes by.
Lovely.